it was gone. And about 17 after it came back on. And so we started picking a little bit. And then about 17 minutes into it, or 17 or 18 minutes, it was gone again. So it was kind of a disaster. But the reason I'm on here today is to I've been doing a little work around the office here. This is kind of one of those sweatpant days, just kind of sitting around doing nothing. It's been so busy around here. I thought that I was getting to the point that I wouldn't be running like crazy, but it seemed like for the last couple of weeks, we have gone and gone and gone. We have run all over this country, North Carolina, and last week we're in South Georgia, and I guess we've probably driven over 2,000 miles the last month, and just not a whole lot going on. But I bought a new mixer for my PA last week. I had been using a Mackie 1608 digital mixer, and it's a fantastic mixer. It does a great job, but it has an iPad that slides in, and it operates off iPad. It doesn't have sliders or anything like that mechanical. It's all digital, and it has some great effects. It sounds good, and I've really liked what I was using. But a few weeks ago, we were over in Beaufort, Georgia. I noticed my iPad, my mixer was sitting down, and I needed to make a change or something. And I was playing guitar, and my hands were sweaty. I had to, it was right in the middle of a service, and the iPad wasn't as responsive. And so I thought, man, since I'm having to run my own sound and I'm the only one, I'm going to make some changes. And I happened to find a new mixer. It's a less expensive mixer than the one that I've been using, that Mackie. I have used Mackie mixers for 20, 30 years probably. And the one they came out with, it's not digital, but it has some real hot preamps in it for the mics. And of course, I run wireless to them, so it has real high output. It's got what they call an Onyx. They had an Onyx series mixer. They're high-end stuff. It has the Onyx preamps in it. And it also has digital effects. Good reverb, and there's a lot of different effects in it. And it also has a one control compression, like if you need to tone something down or boost something up a little bit. And so it's part digital and part analog. And I used it the first time Sunday out, and it did okay, but I still needed to tweak a few adjustments, and that's what I've been doing today. And not only that, I changed cameras. I've been using the same cameras for about 4 years, and they're still good. They still work great. But I went to I've been using 2 cameras. I have 3 cameras here. I've been using 2 cameras and a audio and video AV switcher that I run from the board to that and all to the computer and everything. And so this small space, I'm just scaling down some more. So I've got 3 cameras that I'm going to sell. They're great Canon commercial cameras. They were listed for about $3,000 each. They sold for $2,000 new. I'll make somebody a good deal on them. But I put in a small little digital camera and probably maybe one more, and just moving some stuff around. So last night I was going to test all this stuff out, and like I say, the internet went out, and it was just didn't have the mix like I needed. So I'm just recording a little something today, and thought I'd just throw it on Facebook and make sure everything's getting out to where it's supposed to go and doing what it's supposed to do. And I just got the old Nashville telly out here. And speaking of Nashville, we're going to be right out of Nashville Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Laverne, Tennessee is between Murfreesboro and Nashville, just past Smyrna, Tennessee. We're going to be at 144 Bain Road. I think it's Road. anyway, but it's just right off of I-24 at the Father's House Church. So if you're in the Nashville area, don't have anything to do, or I don't want to tell you stay away from your home church, support your home church and that work, but come see us Sunday morning. We're going to be with Dr. Bobby Howard. Bobby Howard has been a friend of mine since 1972 when he was singing with Dr. Jerry Goff. I guess they're both doctors. But Bobby is a super guy, and he's been a dear friend all these years. And I don't know how many times we've been in service with him, but we love Bobby and his wife, Bernice. They're some of the finest people you would ever meet. If you don't have a home church around the Nashville area, they would be a good place to hang your hat. And but anyway, we're going to be there Sunday morning and playing some music and ministry and whatever. But I thought I'd play a couple songs here, and that way I'm doing this just for myself to see what kind of levels I got and how it's going to work. And I like this song. Okay. So it's not working. Let me check something right here. Make sure that my Bluetooth is on. It says connected. Okay. Guitar is on. All right, I see what I pushed the volume down. That's what I'm doing. I'm testing all this stuff out on you live today. I put that stand on that stand and I pushed the volume control. just watching the vMix on the computer over here, and it looks like the lighting was changing or something. I know what it is. I got the TV on over here, the sound down, and the TV is, the light's getting, always something, isn't it? Anyway, I was, last night, just a couple songs I did, my buddy Tim Stevens says, you need to do a little thumb and finger picking, a little Chet style. You know, I'm not really a Chet type picker. I sure wish I was, but... Long time since that old $8 guitar Eddie brought home in 1957, $8 pawn shop guitar. A lot of things have changed in that year. That'd been 73 years ago. I was 10 years old, 1957. Lord, I'm getting old. The old arthritis is trying to get in there. I hope I can go another 20 years without the arthritis taking over. At least 10. I'd like to pick a few more years. Have to work at a mixer when you run direct, because I haven't carried a guitar amp in over 30 years. Another piece to carry, and I had wireless guitar. This I've used this kind of wireless. Let me stop that ring there. I'll have to return that call in a minute. But I hadn't, like I say, carried a guitar amp, and I've used wireless guitars, and I've used this kind right here. It's just a direct plug that just plugs in and out of the guitar, the whole receiver. And you get a little bit different sound out of a wireless than you do with the sound of a cable, or a guitar cable. But playing directly into the PA, it's a little different from having an amplifier. So you have to set your EQ and your tones and your highs and your mids, and make sure that it matches up everything. And you get that real metal telly. A little tune-up every now and then don't hurt, does it? I'll play one more Old Faithful and I'll get off here. I think I've about got, looks like everything's staying red, streaming, and I'm in camera range and whatever. And I'll play one more Old Faithful song here. I've been playing 150 years. Chet. Well, let me go catch this phone.